The man had just returned to his dormitory when suddenly a beam of light appeared in his room. He saw a woman with red hair changing clothes. Jack was shocked and didn't understand why a princess would appear in his room. Mary was about to explain when Jack interrupted her, thinking he already knew everything. Jack lifted his shirt, intending to let the princess see it. The principal found out about this and scolded Jack. Mary was the princess of the kingdom, and Jack apologized, bowing to her. He promised to do anything for her. At this point, Mary found it interesting and asked Jack to perform seppuku as an apology. Only then would she forgive him. Jack thought this was a bit much. He wasn't doing it on purpose, and it was just one part of the body he saw. There was no need to lose his life over it. Mary was first shocked and then very angry. The principal saw the scene and was about to run away, sensing that Mary's aura was powerful enough to burn everything around her. At this moment, Jack suddenly thought of an idea. He shouted, "Mary is just too beautiful." Mary suddenly became shy. The principal came in and began explaining. He told Mary that he planned to have Jack and Mary stay together because of the circumstances. As a princess, Mary didn't want this and thought Jack was a bad person. The principal argued that other students also lived with boys and girls together. If Mary didn't accept it, the only option would be expulsion. Mary reluctantly agreed. She gave Jack 3 rules. He couldn't talk to her, couldn't open his eyes, and couldn't breathe through his nose. Jack was shocked by these demands. Mary insisted that if Jack followed these rules, he could only sleep at the door. Jack thought these rules were absurd, but Mary believed they were very reasonable. Jack said he would breathe through his mouth instead, but Mary refused, thinking Jack might want to taste her exhale air with his tongue. They argued about this for a long time. The principal decided they should settle the matter by fighting. The winner would decide the room's rules. Jack, despite being in the lowest F rank, was very confident. Mary thought Jack was looking down on her and added a condition. The loser would serve the winner as a servant for life, obeying every humiliating command. Jack thought Mary was weak, so he agreed. They went to the school's training simulation field. The principal announced the start of the match. Green light illuminated the training field. Jack activated his skill. And Mary did the same. Mary picked up her red flame sword and attacked Jack, but he easily dodged. Mary kept attacking, but Jack evaded every time. She thought Jack only knew how to defend, but in reality, he was observing her swordsmanship. Jack had practiced from a young age and could imitate his opponent's moves simply by watching, even surpassing them. Now, Mary's swordsmanship couldn't defeat Jack. She started using her magical skill, Inferno. Fire pillars erupted from the ground, piercing through the roof of the training ground. The flames formed a fire dragon and charged at Jack. Jack wasn't going to back down. He used his ultimate skill, Supreme Blade, Shura. He gathered all his energy in the shortest amount of time and unleashed a sword strike. Jack intended to defeat Mary's strongest skill with his weakest level. Mary was stunned that Jack defeated her. However, Jack collapsed from exhaustion since it was a simulated match that only drained stamina and didn't cause real damage. Mary was curious. How could Jack be so strong yet only be ranked F? The principal explained to Mary that rankings only determine students' abilities as knights. Swordsmanship and physical strength were not part of the evaluation. The school didn't yet have a system to assess Jack's rank.